Danica applied for a passport for the first time and was asked by the DFA to return and submit an NSO copy of her birth certificate. It was then that Danica found out that her birth was not duly recorded and registered with the NSO. Danica wants to know the requirements for the registration of her birth. She wants to know whether it can be done belatedly. Danica, NSO assists those whose birth were not recorded or registered with them through an application for later registration of birth. The following steps should be taken. A notice to the public on the pending application for delayed registration shall be posted on the bulletin boards of the city or municipality for a period of not less than 10 days. If after the 10 days no one opposes the registration, the civil registrar shall evaluate the veracity of the document submitted. Third, if after proper evaluation of all the documents presented and investigation of the allegations contained therein, and the civil registrar is convinced that the event really occurred within the jurisdiction of the civil registry office and that the said event has not been registered, he shall register the delayed report thereof. The civil registrar in all cases of delayed registration of birth, death, and marriage shall conduct an investigation whenever an opposition is filed against a registration. He shall take the testimonies of the parties concerned and of the witnesses in the form of questions and answers. After the investigation, the civil registrar shall forward his findings and recommendations to the Office of the Civil Registrar General for appropriate action. The Civil Registrar General may, after review and proper evaluation, deny or authorize the registration. The following documents shall be required to be submitted too. If the person is less than 18 years old, the following documents shall be required. 4 copies of the certificate of live birth duly accomplished and signed by the proper parties. Accomplished affidavit for delayed registration at the back of certificate of live birth by the father, mother, or guardian declaring therein, among other things, the following: the name of the child, date and place of birth, name of the father if the child is illegitimate and has been acknowledged by him, and if legitimate, the date and place of marriage of parents, and the reason for not registering the birth within 30 days after the date of birth. You must also bring any 2 of the following documentary evidence which may show the name of the child, date and place of birth, and name of mother and name of father if the child has been acknowledged. Baptismal certificate, school records, income tax returns of parents and insurance policy, medical records and others such as barangay captain certification, and affidavit of 2 disinterested persons who might have witnessed or known the birth of the child. If the person is 18 years old or above, you must bring all the requirements for the person who is less than 18 years old and certificate of marriage if you are married. Be reminded that our opinion is based solely on the information you provided us, and it may change depending on any additional information. You are free to consult a lawyer of your choice regarding your legal concerns. Email us at ptv4newscenter@gmail.com. Attorney Jimeno Atienza for the Rule of Law.